Dawn's a monster came. I was extraordinary as Palmy. They sat there for what, 2 sets, 12 minutes, and nobody darted forward to grab me. I know it's like coming out of a shoe, but this is Palmy. Oh, that's Jamie, you were like... And you were like tempted, you know, but yeah. Well, I want to introduce myself. My name is Sean. If you think about myself, I enjoy nature documentaries, masturbating to nature documentaries. Covering myself in feces and running down Regent Street, screaming out choice phrases from the Old Testament. and a good book. I think it's extraordinary. That's supposed to be the joke part. That's a joke, It's extraordinary tonight. We have an American MC on, and tonight, at no point in time has he mentioned that Bernie Sanders is in the crowd. I'm a little nervous. I've got no political stuff tonight, mate, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to get involved too much in politics. Do I know you from somewhere? Like Wellington? Were you down in Wellington about 2 or 3 years ago in Victoria University? No? Okay. It's just strange. About myself, my name is Sean Koch, although it's actually technically Koch, but you don't want to walk around telling people that. It's a German last name. So you change it to Koch as you grow up, especially in high school. I had trouble with my name in high school, a little bit of trouble. Not with the students, with the teachers, because they didn't want to say Koch in the middle of the classroom. And first day of school, the roll's being read out, and I always had the same issue, because they changed my last name to Cooch. But it didn't quite end there, because apparently my name is Sean, it's S-E-A-N, it's the Irish spelling. Apparently that's a really exotic way of spelling Sean in Australia in the mid-90s, because I got Australia from Auckland, but grew up in Australia. And so, first day, always the same thing with the roll. I'm a teacher now too, so I do appreciate this, but it was, you know, life-shattering at the time. You'd get down to it, and you'd be like, Cooch. Scene Cooch. Like that's so much better than saying cock in the middle of the classroom. Eventually I just sort of let into it. Yeah, that was me, scene Cooch. And it's not what I looked like when I was in high school, what I look like now. It also made me a liar. Yeah, let's sink in, I suppose, you know, settle into it. So, growing up, I was diagnosed with ADD. Which can make me or people quite forgetful, and also it makes it sort of subtle social. London. Were you in London like about 3 years ago? Bayswater backpackers, we were drinking ciders and stuff. Yeah, you were in London. I thought, no, maybe you're ruining the fucking joke, man. Especially. No, never fucking London. Can we try that again, please? Rerun. Yeah, okay. Do I know you somewhere from London? Never been in fucking London in my life. Thank you very much. Much better. Anyway, so it can make you a little bit sort of awkward to the social situations, some of the subtleties of certain social situations if you have ADD. So the other day I was in City Fitness, just down the street, and they've got those double doors, and I opened the door, and the other guy opened the door to both let us through. And you know the thing where you're like holding the door too long, it's a bit awkward, so you wait for that person to come, and we're both edging forward and edging back, and I wasn't sure what to do, but I think I managed to solve this with a subtlety I haven't shown for a while. I killed him. Thank you very much. Right, you go keep the script, okay? Right. Was it like Dunedin, like about a year ago? Was it there with my sister? You know, what's that funny? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm fucking crazy. Bullshit, I was never in fucking Dunedin. Awesome, you're doing fantastic. I'm glad someone turned up in the crowd, otherwise the whole set would have been ruined by the end. Anyway, growing up, I had ADD, quite active, and so along the lines of in time, people have assumed that I've been like a drug dealer. I've had lots of jobs in my life. I'm a teacher now. I was picking apples for a while. People assume they're a drug dealer. Maybe it's because I'm skinny. Maybe it's because I'm quite active and energetic. Maybe it's because I sell drugs to people. Drug? Okay, no. Of course I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now, I've travelled. You're doing great. We're doing great here together tonight. Was it like 6 months ago, like in Bay of Plenty, we were both in the backpackers and you were there with the 4 Filipino girls and no, we ran to the... Okay, no, awesome. Anyway, I've travelled a lot in my life. I was lucky to travel, where I haven't run into anyone in the audience tonight, which has been awesome. And you find out some really interesting things about, you know, history, facts about different places that you've been. And did you know, I found this out, that it's highly illegal to fuck a swan in Arkansas. Highly illegal. Someone clap for that. Ready? Thank you, buddy. And I found this, I want to clear this up actually. I just want to quickly clear this up, that I wasn't fucking a swan in Arkansas, because I was supposed to be there for 2 months, ended up being there for 4 to 6 years based on good behaviour. So I was there with what is now my ex-girlfriend, and I'd drunk it a little bit, I drunk it a lot, and I'd done a little bit of cat, like I'd done a lot of cat, and I was in the public park, Little Big Rock, which is the capital of Arkansas, and I thought what I saw was my girlfriend, you know, like curvy neck, she was quite curvy and all that kind of thing, so I looked across, and I went up, and I was lost, and I was scared, and I was a cat, and I drunk it a lot, and I went in for the hug with my girlfriend. And of course it turns out to be, on retrospectively, a swan. Now I wasn't trying to fuck the swan, I was trying to fuck my girlfriend. I just wanted, like, it was a loving hug, and the swan was fine. It was actually, not want to say enjoying it, but very calm, very comfortable. And I would have realised. But then across the street, or the park, I guess you call it park rangers, maybe a cop, I don't know, screamed out, "Oi, swan fucker!" Another clap. Really liking the swan fucking story. Anyway, I panic and I try to get away because I kind of realise what's happening now, and the swan gets caught in my belt, and I'm thrashing and I'm trying to get away and I'm hitting the swan. It didn't get hurt, by the way, guys, but panic, the swan's the thing, and what happens is that out of the bushes burst like 4 or 5 other guys with swans, and it's raining and I'm panicking, and the cops are like, and I'm trying to run away, and we're all bundled into the same like paddy rag, what you call it in America, and I was really stressed out, and I do actually remember turning to the guy next to me, that's where I know you from! Thank you very much, guys. My name's Big Short, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night.